Alright, you guys, it's the Curse Prophet back with another video, and I definitely have to talk to you guys about the Kodak Black and his mother situation. Um, I think it's a topic that should have been covered a long time ago, but we've been oppressed for so long. This is what you get. So, the issue with Kodak Black and his mother, it's not really an issue. There were issues in it that kind of set off some alarms. But the issue wasn't with them dancing, because a lot of us boys who grew up with single moms and single parented homes, we took on the duties of the men. And we were seen as the men of the household, even at such a young age. And some mothers tended to do certain things that were kind of crossing boundaries when it would come to the young men, like me and so many others. And that's kind of sharing a relationship with your son that is not really correct or appropriate, but it happens. And it's usually out of just love and circumstance. But in Kodak Black's case, it seems like something more sinister is happening. It seems like there's a possibility that there's an incestual relationship going on. And this kid definitely is crying out for help, but I don't think because of this dancing situation. I think this is just the icing on the cake from whatever you guys were reporting just a couple of days ago about him wanting to commit suicide or something like that. And for me, Kodak Black has always creeped me out. I'm usually not set off that easily, but it's just something about his look. I know it's not because he's a dark African man. That is not it. I love all types of people. I am black. But I think people will instantly look at his color, and that's not what I'm talking about. There's just something about his spirit that is off. So I believe everything they're saying. There's definitely something going on with him, but I believe they triggered something. Hollywood has triggered something in him, and it's incorrect. But the thing with his mom, it wouldn't have been appropriate after he had grabbed her butt, but then when you seen him try to kiss her, that's when it just kind of, it was over and done with. Like, all right, you lost the moment, and we just went a little too far. But the way he kissed her, it was almost like she was like not really pushing away, but more so like, what are you doing? Not in front of people. Like, this is what we do in hush hush. So it's something up with the mother too. This is not just Kodak, but I definitely think there's some kind of relationship that went over that's not supposed to happen. And like I said, I was in a relationship with my mom like this too, without the sexual stuff. But my mom got dressed in front of me, and not intentionally, but going to work. You guys know how it is if you're a male and you grew up with a mom and just a one parent at home. You know how it goes. Your mom does most of the things that she can do without having a husband, and a lot of times you guys are more friends than whatever, and shit happens. Shit happens. But I don't think it's ever intentional. But we definitely have to discuss the boundaries. And there's a lot of men who are suffering from this syndrome, because I feel like it is a syndrome, and the woman can help it. But I feel like if you have this type of close relationship with your son and you're a single mom, I think that you definitely need to set the boundary that you may be the man of the house, but you're not my man. You know? I love you in a certain way where I respect your manhood as you get older and helping me with the house and taking that place of a husband or the man of the house, but you are not my man and we don't do certain things. Okay? So definitely we need to keep a watch out for Kodak Black. There's something more sinister going on. I don't know if it's really any of our business. I just feel like it was not supposed to be seen by the public. It was one of those things you just kind of keep, to yourself, but it's out here now. And like I said, I feel like a lot of us young men can relate, because I used to dance with my mom at parties. I've even seen something interesting between my auntie and her nephew, which was her sister's son, and they were slow grinding one time, and it was kind of weird, but it was funny as fuck too. But this one definitely was weird. Like, it just threw everything off. But at first, like I said, everything was normal. So she was shimmying and shaking, and he was having a good time with his mom. So what? He's a man, she's a woman. They both understand sex. When you get older, you can kind of open up some of them boundaries, but not fully. Because, like I said, that's a mother and that's a son. And, Lordy. We're just taking the loss all over the place this week, I see. Just all over the place. From that fight, that boxing match, to this shit. Like, what is going on, black folk? Like, we are just slowly tumbling. But I have faith. And I know we will make it back up that mountain on top. I'm going to put faith with you guys. Alright, this is the Cursed Prophet back with another video. I will be back soon. Lordy.